Something they're going to have to battle all game long.
And the fans, Jen, as Young rolls out, looking, throwing, and intercepted. Knocked in the air at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is where Bryce Young has been so good out here, but you're going to see right there, 29, Eric Murray reads that. He's down on that.
Young, he's going to keep and stumble to about the 32. Looks like the ball came out at the end of that. And it's a turnover. He lost it. Jacksonville has it.
Over the top of this offense right here, trying to make you throw it underneath and eat up time on the clock. There's another check down.
Oh, one-handed snag. Jordan Lewis with the interception.
Coordination of Jordan Lewis snagging that thing with one hand.
53 yards from here. Browning pressured in his face, and he throws an interception on the backside. Eric Murray. Pressure. Browning, 5 in the pattern. Rolls to the right, off the back foot. Throw is intercepted. Across the body throw. Andrew Wingard all over it. And the former Wyoming Cowboy tiptoes down the sideline. Browning over the middle, intercepted. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker for the Jaguars, makes the huge play. Did he go down? They say he did.
He hasn't played in a while, but still has yet to really find that connection with Christian Kirk.
C.J. Stroud's pass is picked. Jordan Lewis with a snatch.
Just stands in there in the pocket, takes a shot on that play.
Third down pass completes. College football's out. Devin Lloyd has it.
Man.
Just crazy.
I would try to get a matchup on a linebacker and get him the football.
Here they come, Hines Allen around the edge. Stroud's pass. They may have gotten a piece, and that is picked.
Empty set for Purdy. Here comes Eric Armstead. It's caught by Luke Farrell, the former Jacksonville Jaguar, and he pounds his way for a first down. That ball came out at the end of the play. Could it be a takeaway? And it is! Off the fake, Purdy. Nothing downfield. He's going to float it from McCaffrey. Loose ball. Picked off by Devin Lloyd. Another Jacksonville takeaway. Flag is thrown. And finally, he's brought down. Left some points on the table in the first half. Niners continue to deal with injury issues. Purdy floats it and throws an interception to Devin Lloyd. That's a 2-pick game for the fourth-year man out of Utah. Purdy stops. Ball is out. Loose ball on the deck. Did the Jaguars do it again? Devin Lloyd is having a superstar-type game. He knocked the ball loose, and Jacksonville has its 4th takeaway of the day. Foyeshade Oluokun comes out of the pack.
On second down, picked off. Lloyd again. Devin Lloyd. What a year. Still rolling. Down the sideline. One man to beat. Lloyd. Pick 6.
But of course, no Travis Hunter went on injured reserve for Jacksonville earlier this week. And that ball is picked off by Tarek Brown.
Just sitting out there in the flat, drive on that football. And maybe some of the things that he's had success doing in the past. Mills, and anticipated and picked off. Stepping in front, Jarrian Jones. Turnover, Houston. Jacksonville living up to the scouting report early.
Austin Deculus is now into the game for the Chargers at left tackle. Coming in for Penning. Herbert is picked. Overshot his man. It's Antonio Johnson. Johnson's got blockers. All the way down inside the 10. See if they'll snap this one here. And they will. As this will take us down to the 2-minute warning. Ward, the check. Pollard. Open field, slips a tackle. Football came out. Now this thing could get uglier for Tennessee.
NFL's leading rusher, Jonathan Taylor, in the backfield, shotgun for Jones. Fake it, and it's intercepted by Lloyd. Devin Lloyd weaving. Lloyd trying to cut it to the outside, and he's tripped up. Turnover, Indianapolis. That's good information, Evan. So in an emergency situation, it'll be the former Penn State standout and versatile weapon. Taylor trying to extend the ball, and he loses it. In desperate situations, you sometimes take desperate measures.
You almost knew that he was at least going to get 70 yards.
2nd and 7 for Leonard. Wow. And that's 50-50. Wow. Who's got it? Pittman, the receiver on the play, and they're ruling it a pick.
So if they don't have success, the Jags don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, because they got a guy that has a big leg. Cook, his pass is nearly intercepted. Was it? Yes, it was. Picked off on the near sideline by Brown.
But why are they snapping a ball with less than 10 seconds left? That makes no sense.
Off the play fake, Cook. Here comes the pressure. He lofts it to the back of the end zone. Intercepted. Ventrell Miller.
Our boss, Ross Malloy, takes us for pickleball to show how good of a college Division I tennis player he was.
He was very good.
I mean, every team he was on won by a lot.
And Cook is picked off on the outside. Antonio Johnson went right on top of the receiver.
He's got that unique ability to get out and do some off-schedule stuff, but boy, is he really good when he stays in that pocket.
Now 2nd and 4 and a fumbled exchange, and the Jaguars take it. Emmanuel Ogba jumping on the football on the missed exchange between Nix and McLaughlin. On 4th and 2, Nix to the sideline, intercepted. Jarrian Jones with his 2nd pick of the year.
And they've thrown it. Josh Downs has been his guy, number 2 to the top. 3rd and 3, looks his direction and throws an interception. Jarrian Jones the pick. It was Downs that saved a touchdown. They do bring 5. Leonard steps up. Here it goes, letting it fly to the end zone. Alec Pierce had a shot at it, but not going to get it. The job's finished. The Jaguars hang on.
Wow, they're going to throw it. Allen will float it. It's picked off. Intercepted by Antonio Johnson. And Antonio Johnson with a house call. First big play for the defense of Jacksonville. First NFL touchdown for Johnson.